Good evening from where I am. Today I'm just here in a certain farm. I went to visit my friend who wants to do really a giant project in this area, and I'm sure he's going to do it. I've always told people, those that really want to empower goat farming in this country, if you find a person of this kind, is the right and good person to improve, or even if you're giving a grant or help, this person is showing that he has a passion for farming and he has experience for farming. I really thank this farmer. He's doing a great job. But there is something I wanted you guys to understand and see practically. So you see these two guys, these are different bloodline, or they are different breeds. Like what we want in the business of goat farming, I told you a long time ago, it's all about money. But how do we get money out of it? It's because it is all about the growth rate and maturity weight of an animal. How much can an animal attain when it grows to the maximum? I've said that many times, by the way, but I want to show you these two different animals. When you look at this, I think you do remember the characteristics of a mubende goat. So this is black, long, it has a shining color. That's how you see a local mubende. So you guys that have been asking me about local mubende, this is a typical one. And if you're selecting for local mubende, it's typically very, very good. But we need really to see its teeth and know its age. You remember dentition? Yeah, so this is a cross. It has some blood of mubende and it has a blood of a boer. But looking at its phenotypic makeup, it will definitely tell you that this goat would be a second generation of breeding. It could be a boer, 75%. Yeah, probably if you look at it, you can see the characteristics. Look at the length, look at the face, good horns, good chests. It has a good depth and a good rump, probably. But you also look at this, when you look at the rump, it's shorter, but the depth is good, it's balancing. But what I really wanted to show you is these two different ages. I would like a camera person to come and show us the age of this animal. You remember dentition, we always check by teeth. If you want to know the age, these are all permanent teeth. And this is one pair, this is 1 year. This is 2 pairs, that is 2 years. This is 3 pairs, that is 3. And this is 4 pairs. And for your information, like for us here, the teeth of animals come out earlier because they feed on rough grasses. But in some cases, even the pair can come on 14 months. So probably, if you're looking at 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, it could be 4 years with 8 months, probably. But this is showing us, if an animal grows up to 4 years, all the pairs have come out. Now we are going to look at other features on the teeth. So the teeth of an animal that is still young, they are always strong. But when you look at this, they are weak and they are flattening. So an animal on 6 months, 6 years, you find that they are getting flattening. If you find very flat like these ones, they definitely explain to you that this animal is around 8 years. So when you look at this animal, it's probably 8 years. I want to look at the counterpart. And this is a cross. So I want you to look at all these teeth. They are all small and they are shaking. You get? This pair here, always on 8 months, you find that this set will separate. By the time it makes a year, this pair will go out. Or 14 months, this pair will go out. And building the pair like the one you saw in this goat, you look at the size of the teeth. These are very big, wide, and stronger. So this goat is probably 8 months, not more than 10 months, this goat. But I want you to compare the two, this and the other goat. We are looking at around 7 to 8 years, and we are looking at around 8 months. What does it make does it do in your mind? What does it imply in your mind? We are still doing business for God's sake. Because at my farm, I told you I spent 20,000 per goat per year. So if this goat was at my farm, it should have consumed over 160,000. So if you're selling this goat for slaughter, probably maybe it can give me 18 to 20 kilos of meat. So probably this one, they can give me 250,000 after 8 good years. Could be 8 and above years. So this, if you look at the frame and the height of this goat, probably it can give me around 22 kilos or 25. So probably when you look at the muscles this animal is carrying, the chest, the height, this animal, they might give me over 300,000. And it is only 8 months, not more than 10 months. And this is 8 years. So those who have calculators, probably I want you to look at that. I want you to look at this. In 8 years, they are giving me around 200 or 250 minus the 160 I have spent on it. Let's say if I'm spending, let's say, let me get my calculator here and I try to calculate for you, because one Kenyan guy was telling me Hamiisi is always having his calculator here. Today I didn't have it. I made sure that I don't have it. So if this goat is 250,000 minus the costs in 8 years, because for us when we are managing these animals, we don't differentiate that this is a hybrid, this is a local, and the local is getting less management or less treatment than a hybrid. We give them the same. So basically, if you have 250,000 in 8 years, this minus 160,000. You remember where 160,000 is coming from every year. We are spending 20,000 on this goat. You get it? So the same to the hybrid. So if you remove 160, we have a balance of 90,000 Ugandan shillings. Let's say we are selling off 100 and we are looking at a flock of 100 of this quality and 100 of that. Times 100. That is around 9 millions divided by 8 years. 8 years, each year has 12 months, times 8, that is 96 months. I want to find out how much are we getting if you have 100 of this and the growth rate was like this. You get, so 9 millions you got in 8 years divided by 96 months. So your monthly pay is 93 shillings per month. So it's good money. It's better than a person, you know, who doesn't have anything to sell. But when you look at the business impact of this, you're not making dollars. You're not making business. So you rather sell it when it's 1 year or 6 months. It gives you more business. So when we look at this of 8 months and they are giving us 300,000 in a normal local market, minus, because if it's half, that is 10,000, maybe I must have spent 15,000 on this. So minus 15,000. 15,000, we said we spent 20,000 on each goat per year. So this is around 8 months. I've rounded off to maybe 15,000. And we have 285,000. Let's say we have a flock of 100. And this time is 100. That is 28 millions divided by 8 months. So my monthly pay is 3.5, and this was a 93. What does it imply? Which sense does it bring to you? You spend more time with an animal, and you're spending a lot of money on it. And instead of putting a hybrid under the same condition, I think you see where these animals are staying. They're staying together. Same environment, same management, same treatment. But look the difference in the growth rate. The ability of conversion of grasses into muscles is quite different. That's what I really wanted to show you, that you people who are doing locals, it's good, but you're not making business. So what do we do? You can do genetical reservation. That would be done by a rich man or a country to say that all the black, I want them in my flock. You don't mind how much you're getting from them. Or if an opportunity comes of selling them, better. But me as poor hamiisi, I cannot do that. I can't do genetical reservation because I can't afford myself. I can't afford to reserve the gene, and I get 93,000 per month. So probably that's what I really, really wanted to show you. I advise you to go into hybrid animals, and it makes a lot of sense for you and me. The reason of showing you practically, I want you to understand what the goat business is all about. Thank you so much. Let me just wish you the best. Bye for now.